Hi, in this video we are gonna prototype how to remove all backups. Opening the hamburger menu, we go to the backups button and then we see the two of them, but we are not clicking on the more options menus for each one of them, like removing one after one. What we're gonna do, we are gonna go up to these more option buttons located on the action bar, and then we open it. We can see two different links to different options. The first one, settings, the second one, remove all backups, and then we click here. This confirmation dialog will be shown. Are you sure you want to remove all backups? We can click out to close the dialog. We can open it again. We also have another option to cancel this action. So the button cancel, we do it. But what we do in reality, we want to confirm. So let's confirm. And then we see a lot of things happening. The first one, this empty message, we can read no backups created. So this is what we want. But also we have more things going on. So let me come back there just to show you. We also have the two backups being removed. So that's important to note. And then the last thing is the snack bar. It's happening. So we can see the snack bar backups removed, and we have the undo option. So we learned how to do that previously in a couple of tutorials that I created. So just to make it sure, we can undo this action and still have all backups. And then if we change our mind, we still can remove it again and all of them will disappear. So now it's time to show all the screens that were created to this flow. First one, no brainer. We created that before, so no need to explain. The second one is exactly the same we've been using here. So if you are new here, I recommend you to watch my previous tutorials on this series where I explain how to create a 21 features application, these prototypes. So this is pretty much the same, no need to explain. This is pretty much the same, no need to explain. Here we just have one extra element, one extra component. These more options menu, it's open, so I showed that before. So dialogues, we have this overlay, we have this dialog window, showed that before. This empty message, it's just a text. The snack bar, I explained before. So everything that I've been here shown, I already explained. So this screen is pretty standard. We don't need to go through that in details. This one too, and this one too. So just walking you through just to make sure that you understand the rationale behind all the screens. So now it's time to check the interactions, the connectors. So to move from the first screen to the second one, we have just one link. Interaction, trigger on click, open overlay, next screen, position top left, close when clicking outside, background, yes. It's black, 48% opacity, animation moving right, as easy as that. So that's gonna make this screen open over this one with a dark background on this part. So once we are here, we can click out to come back like this empty part, this part with opacity. On click, navigate to previous screen, push left, as easy as that. And to keep going, we need to tap backup, and then all of the settings, they will be trigger, on click, navigate to, next screen, smart, animate. Once we are here, we can jump back to the first screen, on click, navigate to first screen, animation, dissolve. And to keep going, we need to open these more options on top on this action bar. Remembering there are other ways to get it done, but this is a simple way, easy to do. So we open it and we can check trigger, on click, navigate to next screen, smart, animate. And here we have exactly the same screen, and we just have this additional component, this menu, it's open. And if we click out, like in any place of this window but not this component, we are gonna go back, on click, navigate to previous screen, instant, or dissolve. You decide the best way to go. And then when we click on the remove all backups, we go to the next screen. So on click, navigate to next screen, smart, animate. We get to this guy here. We always will have this back button taking us all the way back. So it's pretty standard. On click, navigate to first screen in this case. And here the same interaction. So once the dialog window is open, we have just this extra layer. It's black, 48% opacity, I believe so. And then we have this component. So canceling will take us all the way to this screen, the third one, where we don't have this modal opened. So on click, navigate to this screen, animation, that might be instant, that might be dissolve. You need to test and do whatever you think will be better for your prototype. And then when we confirm, we go to the next screen, on click, navigate to next screen, smart, animate. So this one, we have this undo button that's gonna take us to the third screen. And the settings for the interaction, that's gonna be on click, navigate to that screen I showed, smart, animate. That's important to mention that we have the same component placed into this screen here. I'm showing this one here, this screen here, but the difference is it's 0% opacity and a little bit down. So when I select this guy here and press shift, we can see that we have it here and we have it here as well, right? So clicking undo, we get back to this screen, and if we don't do anything, we have this button that's gonna take us to this screen. On click, navigate to this screen, animation, dissolve, and we also have some interaction running behind the scenes after delay. After delay, 2400 milliseconds, navigate to next screen, smart, animate. So that's gonna make this modal disappear. So when we get to this screen, not the modal, but the snack bar will disappear, because here on this screen, it's 0% opacity and a little bit down, as you can see. So once the user is here, the user will be able to return, to come back, go into the next screen, which means the first screen, but without the backups created. So on click, navigate to next screen, dissolve only this, and getting here, we have this hamburger menu, which will open the drawer. So on click, open overlay, Next screen, position top left, close when clicking outside, background black, 48% opacity, moving right. And then when we have this menu, this drawer open, we can click this part to close it, exactly the same we saw before. On click, navigate to previous screen, push left. So that's gonna work pretty well. And also what we wanna do is to click here, backups, to go to the final screen. On click, navigate to final screen, smart animate, because here we can see again any node added. This is wrong because I was copying and pasting previous design, so I need to copy this one, which is correct. So no backups created. It's not regarding nodes, but backups. Okay, so those are all the screens that I use it for this prototype. Now it's time to run it again, just to check all the things we went through on this class. Why not? Backups, remove all backups, confirm, no backups created, that's correct. I come back, I open it again, go to backups, and I don't see any backup anymore, like I saw in the very beginning of this flow. And that's it for today. I hope you like it, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.